Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Renee Rowena back with another video, and today I will be doing my very first Q&A. Now for those of you who are on my social media, you would have seen me posted asking you guys to send me DMs of questions you wanted me to answer, so I'm gonna go right ahead and answer them right now. Now, I screenshotted the questions from my social media. They're all on my phone, and I'm using my phone to record this video right now. So what I did, I wrote them down in my little notepad. So I will be using this little notepad to answer the questions. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the very first one is, what inspired you to do YouTube? And I've answered this already on my channel, but okay, so after I gave birth to my son, I had a million questions and I had a lot to share because I went through a lot with him, especially with my labor and delivery. So I wanted to share my experience, and so I created this platform here on YouTube for young first-time mothers like myself who needed advice about pregnancy, who wanted to speak out about their experiences and just to share their journey. That was my main reason for creating this channel. And if you could go back to my first video that I posted, I think it was entitled 5 Tips for New Mom, and I also share about my C-section journey with my second video that I posted. So it was, you know, like motherhood stuff, and then I slowly, you know, branch off into lifestyle vlogs. I do cook with me, poetry corner, you know, stuff like that, that day-to-day stuff that you guys can relate to pretty much. But my main reason for creating the channel was because I wanted to share my experience I wanted to share my experience with, you know, what I went through being a first-time mom, pretty much. If that explains it. Yeah. Moving on. When are you coming to Jamaica? Okay, so I don't want to spill the beans, but I am coming pretty soon. Okay. Maybe for Christmas, you never know, maybe first thing January morning you'll see me. I'm not gonna spill the beans, but what I can tell you is that it is pretty soon. Okay, next, what is your favorite meal to eat? I don't really have a favorite meal right now, but over the years it has been roast fish stuffed with callaloo with crackers on the side, or some fried bread fruit. Yeah. I love fried bread fruit, especially with callaloo. I'm a steamed fish. Like, that has been my favorite meal over the years, but right now I'm in this transition phase, trying to break out of my pescatarian diet, going to being fully vegan. It's for you to do YouTube when you come to Jamaica. It's favorite meal. Do you miss home? Of course I miss home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. I miss home, and like I said, you guys will be seeing me pretty soon. You'll see me pretty soon, guys. It's not just, we have to think about, okay, so it's not just me buying a ticket and jumping on a plane anymore. I have a family now, so we have to plan this thing, you know. We have to say, all right, a lot of money to do this, to go there, to go here, very soon. Next one. What is your middle name? My middle name is Rowena, Rowena, which is also part of my channel name. Renee is my first name, Rowena is my middle name. Renee Rowena. Yeah. Okay, so I've answered that one. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear, I would say, is for something to happen to me and I'm not going to be physically able or emotionally able to be there for my son. I fear not seeing him blossom into the man that I hope for him to be. That is my biggest fear. right now. Okay, go. Anywhere in the world that you would love to go on vacation. There's just quite a few places that I want to visit. I want to go to Bora. I want to go to Bali, Indonesia. I want to go to Santorini in Greece. I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Africa. Whew, lots of places I want to go. Bora. I'm gonna say Bora for now. Name one person from history or alive that you would want to meet. Jesus. I would want to meet Jesus. I'd want to meet Nelson Mandela, Michael Jackson, Bob Marley. My grandparents have they died when I was pretty young, and I never got a chance to meet them, so I'd love to meet them. But yeah, that's a whole bunch I gave you. You said one. All right, what would you name your dog? Who said I wanted more kids? What would you name your daughter if you had one? I'm kidding. I mean, I would love a daughter, but after what I went through with my first child, I'm still a bit horrified. I'm scared. Having a child it's not always, I mean, it's a blessing, it's a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong, but it's not always peaches and cream, and everybody's experience is different. Everybody's journey is different, and I didn't have a difficult pregnancy. Okay, I had no problem with my pregnancy. I didn't even throw up once. Well, I threw up on I think a week before I gave birth. That was the first and only time I threw up during my pregnancy. So I had a smooth pregnancy, but when it came to labor and delivery, mercy, I don't even want to talk about it again. I mean, if you guys want to, well, at least get a glimpse of my experience, you can check out my C-section video, the truth about C-section, my experience, and also check out my video 5 tips for a new mom. I kind of gave you guys a glimpse of what I went through to my pregnancy within those 2 videos, so I'll leave them in the description box below. You can check them out if you want to. Okay, but to answer the question, if I had a daughter, I would name her Zanaya. And that goes well with Zayn and Zanaya. Okay, where am I? What's the furthest away place you've ever been? And I'm gonna say Yellowknife. And Yellowknife is in Northwest Territories. And you guys know that Canada is North America, but Yellowknife is all the way north. Northwest Territories, guys. That's the furthest away place I've ever been for now. It's very cold out there, and in the summer times they have daylight sometimes up until 11:30 p.m. at night, so it will just be bright outside. And you know, a funny thing is, one day I was there with my friend Tyson, and he said, "You want to see a trick?" I'm like, okay. So he put a pot on the fire, and he had some water there boiling hot, like boiling water. And he opened the door. It was snowing. He opened the door and he threw it outside, and the hot boiling water froze in mid-air. I have never seen anything like that in my life, in my whole entirety. Okay. I thought that was pretty cool. That's the furthest away place I've ever been, pretty much. Okay, moving on. What is something about yourself that you hope you will change but probably never will? I'm gonna say I'm very stubborn, I'm very complicated, and I'm very hard to deal with. Okay, miserable, complicated, stubborn, and I know these things, right? I'd love to change them, but probably never will. Okay, what flavor of tea do you enjoy? Okay, I am not a tea person, okay, but I will have chocolate tea sometimes, especially when I go to visit my mother. She always makes chocolate tea, so I'll have that sometimes. And I will have mint tea, just pure mint tea, no sugar. But like I said, I'm not a tea person. First person you call when something exciting happens: my mother. Even if something horrible happens, my mother. Okay. Are you a good cook? They say self-praise is no. Self-praise is no recommendation. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I know my way around the kitchen, okay? And once you master the art of cooking, it's really nothing to it. It's not hard, pretty much. Why do you sleep? Guys, I wish I could share the names of the person who sent me the particular questions, but I'm not gonna do that. Why do you sleep so much? Really, girl? I don't sleep a lot, okay? I'm always tired though, because I have to be chasing Zane around the house all day, every day. And then when he's sleeping, then I have to be cleaning up after him, cleaning up his mess. We're probably somewhere trying to catch a nap, and then maybe at that particular time you try to message or call me. So you're gonna think that I'm always sleeping, but girl, sleeping is like a luxury, right? Especially now when I don't get a lot of sleep, to be honest. So perhaps you're texting and calling me the wrong time when I'm trying to catch a nap, okay? That was a funny one. Okay, and the last one, have I answered all? If you could change one thing about the world, what would that change be? This one is hard. You know why? There are a lot of things I'd want to change about this world. Okay? Racism. Okay? Racism, police brutality, crime and violence, poverty, so much things I would want to change, but right now I'm gonna say racism. Okay, because that's just, I don't even like talking about it, to be honest, but I would really like that to be changed. And it's something that has been going on for years upon years upon years. And to think that people still are in that frame of mind to think that they are superior than others, and they think it is right to treat people less of, you know what I mean, because of the color of their skin. That is insanity. Okay, that is so stupid, so barbaric. It's just, I'm not even gonna elaborate on this anymore, but all I can say is that it needs to stop. It hurts my heart, and I would love to change that about the world. Okay, y'all, that last question just had me a little bit, you know, off to the side kind of thing. But yeah, thank you guys for participating in my Q&A. I really do appreciate your time and effort for you know, sending me your messages of the different questions that I had here. I really appreciate it. You know, this YouTube platform, it's not easy, I'm gonna be honest with you, and especially when you don't have the support. So I really appreciate everyone who took the time out to send me the messages. I appreciate y'all for always stopping by and watching my videos. And you know, even if you're not a subscriber, watching my video is actually supporting my channel. Okay, you liking a video after you're watching it is actually supporting my channel. So even if you're not a subscriber and you're continually watching my videos, I really appreciate it. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and join the family if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.